How's it going, guys? I got a great comparison video for you today about the 2019 Chevrolet Blazer. My name is Dave B. I work at Schumacher Chevrolet in Livingston, New Jersey. It's a rainy Monday night. I decided to take some time to put this video together for you. We're going to compare the 2019 Chevrolet Blazer that's coming out a few months away, maybe 2-3 months from now, to the 1999 Blazer that was out 20 years ago. Now, there's two things that prompted me to want to make this video. One thing is I made a video, which I'm going to link in the description below, with all the pricing of the 2019 Chevy Blazer. So the options, the packages, how they start all the way up to the top. The truck starts at $29,995. It goes up to $50,000. I got a tremendous amount of comments about how the truck is too expensive and it's way overpriced and no one's ever going to buy it. And I've been meaning to sort of make this video because of that. Well, over the holiday for Thanksgiving, I was at my parents' house. My mother was putting up the Christmas tree and they found this. This was wrapped around an ornament, and this is an ad for a Chevy store from January 9th, 1999, where you can see a Blazer was basically $25,616. Now, that was a two-door version. It was an LS model. It's four-wheel drive. But I started to think about it. Wow, $25,600 20 years ago for that Blazer versus you can get into one now for $29,000. So how would they really compare? Well, I broke it down for you. To come up with a comparison that's on an equal playing field, we're going to go with a 1999 Chevy Blazer LT 4x4. It's a four-door. And we're going to compare that to the 2019 Blazer 2LT all-wheel drive. And the reason we're going with the 2LT Blazer, which is sort of midline as far as equipment, is because it's the first model where you can get the V6. So, in 1999, the 4x4 Blazer LT started at an MSRP of $31,470. That's before adding anything such as leather, sunroof, Bose stereo, and a couple of upgrades that they had back then. The truck came standard with a 4.3-liter V6. It was 190 horsepower with 250 foot-pounds of torque. It had a 4-speed transmission, and it got a gas mileage of 16 in the city, 20 on the highway. Had 15-inch aluminum wheels and a cloth interior. Compare that to a 2019 Blazer 2LT all-wheel drive. You have a starting MSRP of $37,195. It has a 3.6-liter V6 with 305 horsepower, 269 foot-pounds of torque. It has a 9-speed transmission. Now, I don't have fuel economy numbers yet, but I used the 2018 Acadia as a guide. And the 2018 Acadia with the same engine has a fuel economy rating of 17 in the city, 25 on the highway. That's with a 6-speed transmission. Ours is going to have a 9-speed transmission, so maybe a little bit better, mile per gallon or so. We don't know. Even still, you're getting a more powerful V6 with better fuel economy. You also have 18-inch aluminum wheels standard, and again, a cloth interior on the 2019. So I think it's pretty safe to say that the 2019 Blazer is a little more stylish. It's going to have more power. It's going to have... Had to put some plates on for a customer. So, I don't exactly know where I left off, so we're just going to continue with this. 20 years after the 1999 Blazer came out and the MSRP started at $31,470, we're coming out with the 2019 where the MSRP of a 2LT all-wheel drive is going to start at $37,195. It's a difference of $5,725. 20 years later. What do you get for $5,725? All right, I'm back. I was just with a client going over a used car, and while I was doing that, I was trying to regain where I was talking before I left because I didn't watch this footage to know exactly where I had left off. But I believe I was about to go over the highlighted options I have here on the 2019 Blazer to show the difference of what you get more that you did not get in the 1999 Blazer. And starting with safety, something like StabiliTrak. StabiliTrak is a system that the computer in a car can recognize if you go into any kind of a skid or any kind of a slide, and it can break independently certain wheels to help straighten the vehicle back out. Amazing technology, not in the 1999. 7 airbags in the 2019 Blazer, only 2 in the 1999, and the highway traffic safety crash test report on a 99 was pretty poor for a front driver. The car is going to be quieter, the new one. It has active noise cancellation. It's going to have better fuel economy. It has things like active aero shutters. Those are shutters, they kind of look like blinds on a window that open and close as you get to certain speeds. This way your aerodynamics are better. It truly is safe to say that the car is going to be better than the 1990 in every which way. It's going to be more. It is more stylish. I don't think you can argue with that, whether you like the style or not. When you compare the two side by side, it's definitely more stylish. It's going to have more power. It's going to have better fuel economy. It's going to ride better. It's going to handle better. It's going to be quieter. It's pretty much going to be better in all aspects, and for not much money more when you compare it to what the cars cost in 1999. You have things like an 8-inch diagonal touchscreen radio, a high-definition backup camera, Bluetooth, which obviously didn't even have back in '99, I don't think. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which you didn't have back then. The ability to use your smartphone and use Google Maps, Waze, or Apple Maps on the screen from your phone, fantastic. Not to mention that the new 2019 is going to have a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot that you can subscribe to. You have better headlights and taillights, LED taillights, LED daytime running lights, HID headlights. Better every which way. They're brighter, they're going to be better focused, they're going to come on faster than regular halogen bulbs when you're hitting your brakes, so they're going to be safer by split seconds. There's a 4.2-inch diagonal touchscreen color information center. Has things like tire pressure monitoring, oil life monitor, your fuel economy gauges, how far you can go and what fuel is left in the vehicle, trip odometers, all fantastic information that you really didn't have back in the 1999. Now on a 2LT in 2019, you could add a convenience and driver confidence package, which gives you the following items: an auto-dimming rearview mirror, black roof rack rails, heated body color outside mirrors, heated front seats, lane change alert with side blind zone alert, little sensors in your mirrors that light up when someone's in your blind spot, power lift gate, rear cross traffic alert with rear park assist. Those are the sensors as you back up. It gives you proximity to how close you are to something. It could also sense left and right 60 feet to let you know somebody's approaching the vehicle. A remote start and universal home remote. Of all those things, I don't think any of them you can get in the 99. Maybe the auto dimming mirror would be the one option that you could possibly get, or the universal home remote. That adds $1,845 to the package. So even if you add that to a 2LT all-wheel drive, you're now a difference of $7,570 compared to a vehicle from 20 years ago. So I know $50,000 on RS or Premier sounds like a lot of money, but when you start adding all the features that those have, it blows away what you got in 1999. And I know a lot of people in my last video said it's too much money and it's a ripoff and what is GM thinking, but it's almost like, what were they thinking back in '99? Because that $31,000 '99 Blazer that started at $31,470, if you added leather, you started adding vehicles to that. I didn't find the information online, but I've seen some things where these top out in close to the $38,000 range. So at $38,000 fully loaded versus $50,000 fully loaded today, that's a $12,000 difference for a tremendous amount of equipment. So what I recommend you do is when the Blazer does come out, visit your local store, check it out, drive it, see what you think, compare it to other vehicles out there. I gotta believe when you do compare it to Ford and Jeep and things like that, they're gonna be relatively in line price-wise. So for now, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you got any kind of value out of it, please give me a thumbs up, comment below. If you have any comments at all about this video and what your thoughts are comparing the 99 with the 2019 Blazer. And I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think I'm at 530 something as of right now. If you want to subscribe, that would help me out. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good night.